everyone, welcome back to Praveen Online Classes. Now I will teach you the last topic that we have in the first chapter which I was teaching is solar cookers. Now the PDF which I have it over here is in quite explanatory manner, you have it, but in your syllabus it is very crisp and short. I will teach you the same, but for reference if you want, this will be available in your BioLink. This will be available in your BioLink and you people will be able to download the same from the BioLink, and if you want to score well in your boards, you people can go through. Now, everyone might be having the cooker in your hand, cooker in your home maybe, right? The way we cook our rice in our home, everyone might be having it. So, why do we cook food? Why do we cook anything in the cooker? Just because of the pressure, our food will be cooked very faster, isn't it? Our food will be cooked very faster. If you have the other reason, please kindly comment in the comment box. Please kindly comment in the comment box so that even I know what is the main reason behind the same. But as far as I know, our food will be cooked very faster. That's why we cook it in a cooker. Now we have something called solar cooker. Now what does the solar cooker says? Yeah. Now what does this solar cooker say? Can anyone comment what do you mean by solar? What do you mean by solar? The meaning of solar is the energy that we receive from sunlight. The energy that we receive from sunlight, the heat energy that we receive from sunlight, and if that energy is getting converted into something, then we call that as a solar energy. So you might have got an idea that what is solar cooker. It is something with the help of sunlight. We'll be able to cook something. Now, this is also one of the application of concave mirrors. Now, how does concave mirror plays an important role over here? You will get to know. Now, before giving you introduction and everything, you already know what is solar cooker. Solar cooker is a cooker which works on the heat energy provided by solar. And we have few function and few principles that you should keep in mind, so that after drawing the diagram, if you write this, you will be scoring full marks. Now, moving ahead, we have below the fundamental working principle of solar cooker. Now, what do we have? What is the principle that is there? Now, the base principle that it works upon is reflection of light. Now, in this what happens? You have a diagram here. If you can relate this diagram, please see the diagram properly. This is a solar cooker. Wherein we have sun rays which is coming from one end. This is the sun rays which is coming from one end, and it is coming, the rays, the way we have studied what are incident ray, reflected ray and everything, the rays which are coming, which is striking this mirror, after that it is getting inside the cooker. Now what are the things that are available? We have a thin sheet, a glass sheet that is covered from the top, which is transparent, so that it will allow the sun rays to go inside. And this is a greater reflector that we have. We can take this as a mirror. So that whatsoever light will come in the direction of the sun rays, and it will get reflected into the cooker. Now we have this box. And here in the middle, what do we have is inner metal box, wherein that is the central part of the cooker, and that place reflection, that all the reflected ray will coincide. Now, what does this metal contain? Containing having food to be cooked. This metal is a place where you will keep your food which you want to cook it. and this is the outer box, and this is the outer box. Now this is a general form of a solar cooker. This is a general form of a solar cooker. Now over here, the gap which we have it over here, around the metal box we can have black color painted. Can anyone comment in the comment box, why am I taking black color painted inside it? Yes, we are taking black color painted because black color is a greater absorbent of heat. And it will absorb heat. Whatsoever heat is coming after reflection through this mirror, and whatsoever we are able to cook, everything will be cooked very fast because of that black color. It will be addition to application of heat. The way heat is getting provided, it will be addition to that, so that heat will be more. Now, yes, we have something. Fundamental working principle of cooker, whereas all the ray of light will get concentrated at one place, that is metal box that we have it in the center, which I have already shown you. Now, after that, what will happen? Is the second process that we have is absorption. Light ray is getting converted into heat energy when it strikes the dark surface. That's why we are painting the cooker from inside with a black color. These are the steps which you can follow while explaining the solar cooker, which will fetch you a very good marks. Or either you can draw the diagram first. After drawing the diagram, you can explain each terms. Why are we taking reflector as a mirror? Where all the reflected rays going? Why do I have that metal plate in between? Why am I painting it for a black color from inside? Everything you can place it, and you can explain it. Now, therefore, the inner lining of the cooker and the cooker vessels are painted matte black. So that black color is a good absorbent of heat, which I have already told you. Because over here it has been also said that 90% it will absorb, 95% it will absorb heat. 95% it will absorb heat from solar radiation. Now, the next thing that we have, retention. Retention is nothing but the greenhouse effect that we have. That is, once the light is absorbed and converted into long wavelength, in fact, this is not much needed for you people. These both is important. But for your information, everything will be there in the PDF, and you people can go through. Now, the other clear diagram I have where we have using as this is a diagram. This is the form of diagram which is there in your textbook also. Now this is a place. This is the one where we have used parabolic curve. That is nothing but the concave. Mirror. As you know that concave mirror is a converging mirror where all the incident ray after striking, all the reflected ray will converge at one point. That is nothing but focus. Now we have all the sun rays which is coming. And your cooker is in the form of parabolic curve. And this is the container you have in between. See, this is labeled. What do you have? The parabolic mirror is nothing but concave mirror. Is nothing but concave mirror that I have. Okay. Now you know that whenever incident ray comes, it will after reflection it will converge at one point. Now the conversion, the focus point that we have it in our concave mirror, at that position only we need to place our cooker so that all the heat is getting converging at one place, and if we are keeping anything which we want to cook at that place, it will be cooked very faster. It will be cooked very faster. Now this is a rack that we have. This is a rack that we have. Now this diagram is self-explanatory. This diagram is self-explanatory. If you draw this diagram, for sure in your boards you will score 4 marks. But the catch point is you have to explain each and everything. You have to explain each and everything. Why am I keeping my cooker here only? The vessel in which we want to cook the food, we are keeping at this point, because you know that this is nothing but a parabolic curve that it is taking. Parabolic curve it is taking, which is nothing in the form of concave mirror. And this central point that we have, is a point at which all the reflected ray meet. That is nothing but reflection. That is nothing but reflection. All the reflected ray passes through focus. So that's why we are keeping this at that point, so that all the heat energy will be converging at one point, and whatever we want to cook, it will be cooked very faster. It will cook very faster. Now, this is a parabolic mirror, specialized structure support rack that we have it over here. Now, as I told you, the cooking pot is held directly at focal point, is nothing but the focus. Focal point is nothing but the focus. Now, the temperature reaches the significantly higher. Here, the temperature will reach significantly higher, which has been given an approx assumption, which has been given over here, allowing for rapid frying, baking, and boiling. This can be used for these things. Now, this is more than sufficient for the integral that you have it. In your book, it is just given in a gist. It is just given in a gist. I have explained you properly. If you have any doubt, also you can go through the PDF of the same. And if you have any doubt, kindly comment so that I will explain that particular topic again in a coming video. Now this is a continuation wherein there are few problems that you should know. How do we use mirror formula? And also I have given you sign convention and everything. But I personally wanted to give you few sums with solution, yes of course, so that you will understand how do we use mirror formula and what are the sign convention, how do we are using it, what is the application, and everything with sign convention. If you are having to draw any ray diagram in any of the question, how do we do that, everything, what kind of nature are we going to get, everything that will be discussed over here. That will be discussed, and even in fact I will solve one of the problem so that it will be beneficial for you people. And if you don't get anything, you are open to give feedback. Now moving ahead, as I have already taught you what is mirror formula. Mirror formula is nothing but we have it 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F, where we have V is nothing but image distance, U is nothing but object distance. This is V is image distance, this is nothing but the object distance, and F is nothing but focal length. Now the other important thing that we have is magnification. Magnification is nothing but the ratio of HI by HO, which is nothing but height of the image by height of an object. The other formula for this is negative image distance by object distance. And also the important one which we have, the relationship between focal length and radius of curvature is nothing but R is equal to 2F. Where F is a focal length. Everything has been stated over here. Now, moving ahead with the problem. One problem that we'll do so that you will be understanding everything. Now, moving ahead. what all are the things that you need to keep in mind? What all are the things that you need to keep in mind before you solve any question? Please make a note of this. Please make a note of this. Now, the first thing that you should know is in the question, you should read the question properly, and from that question, you need to write whatever things are given in the question. Whatever things are given in the question. Let's say we have an object is placed at a distance of 20 centimeter in front of convex mirror. Please mark this convex mirror. Please mark this convex mirror of radius of curvature 30 centimeter. Please mark this radius of curvature again. Radius of curvature again. And what do we need to find it out? We need to find it out. Find the position, nature, and the magnification of the image. The position, nature, and the magnification of the image. Now, what are the things that you need to take it down first? First thing is you need to write what kind of mirror is this. What kind of mirror is this? Because that plays a very important role. Why? I'll tell you. It is a convex mirror. It is a convex mirror. Now, recollect one thing that I have taught you already. In which mirror do we have this focal length positive? This focal length positive. In which mirror? Is it concave mirror or convex mirror? Please comment in the comment box. Please kindly comment in the comment box. For convex mirror, we have focal length positive. We have focal length positive. Now, rest whatever things we'll get should be negative. Now, moving ahead. First, we need to write convex mirror. Given. What are the things given? We have convex mirror given. Type of mirror is given. Now, radius of curvature is given. Radius of curvature is given as 30 centimeter. Radius of curvature is given as 30 centimeter. And you know the relationship between radius of curvature and the focal length. R is equal to 2f. From there, you will get focal length is nothing but 15 centimeter. 15 centimeter. Now, the other thing, one more part is given. The object distance is at 20 centimeter. Is at 20 centimeter in front of convex mirror. In front of convex mirror. You should know that object distance is always represented by a letter U. Object distance is always represented by a letter U. Now moving ahead. Image distance I have already told you. Or for a reference, you can go through this. You can go through this. You can go through this. Now moving ahead with the solution that we have. Please say this properly, everyone. Please say this properly, everyone. This is highly important. This is highly important. Now, what is happening over here? We have given object distance. I told you object distance will be negative. Object distance will be negative. Radius of curvature is given as 30. You know that R is equal to 2f. R is equal to 2f. So, f, that is focal length, small f, is equal to R by 2, which will give you 30 by 2 is nothing but 15 centimeter. 15 centimeter. 15 centimeter we are getting. Now, 15 centimeter we are getting. Now moving ahead. Focal length as I have converted just now. Now using mirror formula, the mirror formula which you have to use. Please write in the same manner which has been given. First write given, then write what you need to find it out, then write which formula you people are using, whether it is a mirror formula or any magnification formula. After that, you will be able to continue. Now, mirror formula is given. After writing mirror formula, you need to substitute each and everything. That is nothing but 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. 1 by v plus 1 by u. Now I will substitute everything. This is 1 by 15. This is 1 by 15. V I need to find it out. Plus u will be negative because I have given already object distance is 20 centimeter. Now I will write it 20 centimeter in bracket. 20 centimeter in bracket. Now moving ahead, I'll solve this. Because I have to get 1 by v. Now this, you should know that in maths, negative sign never remain in denominator. Negative sign never remain in denominator. Hence it will go on the top. Now negative into positive will give me negative 1 by 20. Will give me negative 1 by 20. Now this is nothing but 1 by 15, everyone. This is nothing but 1 by 15. Now I want this. That is image distance. At first only we have seen that we need to find the position of the image. Right? So what you need to do over here is the thing which you want, you leave that at one end, and the thing which you don't want, that is unwanted, please send those things to the right hand side or the left hand side, whichever way you like. Now I want 1 by v. That is nothing but image distance. So I'll keep that at one end. Rest of the thing will come at this side. That is 1 by 15. Okay, this is 1 by 15. This is negative. When it will get into right hand side, it will get plus 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by v. Now this is, you need to take the LCM. You need to take the LCM which has been already solved over here. Which has been already solved for you guys over here. See this equation. See this equation, everyone. The way I taught you, it has been on the board in the same manner. Now, if you solve it further, you'll get something like this. Now, one important thing that we need to keep in mind is convex mirror always forms virtual image. Hence, our image should always be positive. That's why we have got image distance as positive, that is 8.57 centimeter. And for over here, you don't have height of the image given and height of the object given. So that's why to find magnification, I will be using m is equal to negative v by u. Because these information I already have it. Now, if you use this formula, you'll get magnification is equal to this is, see, he has taken directly this number. He has not taken this number. We have not taken that number because calculation will be easy. Now see, this is negative, this is also negative, which has been present, and if you do that, negative sign will get cancelled. If you solve it further, you'll get magnification is 0.43. And I already told you magnification doesn't have units, because we are taking the ratio of numbers which have same units. Now, if we'll check it, 0.43 is less than 1. 0.43 is less than 1 since the nature v is positive, because it is positive but still it is less than 1. The image is virtual, erect and diminished. Because it is less than 1. That's why we are saying it is diminished. The size of the image is less than 1. That's why we are saying it is diminished. And you know that in convex mirror, image will form behind the mirror. Now this completes the chapter of reflections. Now I have few more problems in the PDF. I have it. In this one. Now I request you all to try by your own, and if you have any doubt, kindly approach via comment. I will make sure that each and everyone's doubt is cleared. Thank you so much. We'll be meeting soon in the next video. Keep watching, subscribing and supporting us. Thank you so much.